Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show before I got started on pouring the resin. Okay. I wanted to show you one of the boxes I finished. Okay. So I'm done with this. All around. See that? You can see this. Okay. Alright. So this box will be going out tomorrow. It's all done. And it already has some dominoes that are already made for this. That glow in the dark. So this is the case for it. And that'll be done. That's done. Now, oh God, I gotta learn how to do this. Well, I need to show you the different resins that I use over here. Okay. What I'm going to be using today will be the extreme resin. Part A and Part B. This is Part B, Part A. My first love is the art resin. Then I have Stone Coat, which I will be using when I do some tabletops. And then I have another resin that I just started using, which is Upstart. I'm actually made this box from this resin. And it works pretty good. I just don't like the smell. But I will be using more of this, so I will be getting more ounces. So these are 16 ounces whenever I start a new resin, or try to, start a new resin. Because sometimes it's good to do different ones. And I'll get the smallest one first, just to see how it reacts. So I like this, so I will be ordering more of this. I just have to make sure I have my respirator on, or really thick mask, which I do have, because I don't like the smell of this. Okay. So this doesn't have a smell. Art resin doesn't have a smell. I don't know about Stone Coat, but I will be using this when it gets warm outside, because I want to do a tabletop. All right. Now, back to this. All right. So here, I'm going to do, let me see, since this takes 22. So I have enough for the hands that I'm going to do 48 ounces of resin. Okay. So here we go. And this is the thicker one. You can see the difference in there. See how thick that is? And you see how loose this is. Okay, you see how thick this is. It's part A, and this is part B. This is the curing agent. And this is the resin. A. So I'm going to pour it in. Let's see. Ooh. No. Maybe I'll do the 32 first. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm gonna, because if I do, okay, so that's 16. So if I do 48 ounces, So I want you all to oh, and you see that? So it's right there at the 16 mark. You have to be careful with the resin part because it's really thick and you want to make sure that it's right there. So now I'm going to do the part B. Okay. And I do have another, but I believe that this should be enough. Maybe I should go ahead because I don't want to pour it too much because then I'll have to try to hurry up and do it, and I don't want to hurry up and do anything. So now I have it right at 32 ounces, as you can see. All right. And here's my timer. I'll put it on 5 minutes. And I do have my stirrer. Yeah. I do have my stirrer. So I'm going to stir it. And when you stir it, you want to stir it. See how thick that is? So you want to stir it, and you also want to scrape the sides. Because you want these two to be combined together. And not be cloudy, because right now it's cloudy. Let me get this out the way. I don't know if you all can actually see that or not. I don't know. But right now it's cloudy. See that? It's cloudy. So I'm going to keep stirring because I have 5 minutes on the timer. So yeah, I want to do a video. Tuesday would be my target date. I don't have a particular time, but I want to do as much as I can on Tuesdays as far as doing resin pieces, stuff like this, and get different collections started. Really not a fan of Valentine's Day, personally, but I decided I'm gonna do like the dominoes, the gold and red dominoes, gold and red hand, and then silver and red eyelash cases. So don't forget to scrape the sides of the bucket because you want everything to be combined thoroughly, because if you don't, you will have a mess on your hand and it won't cure correctly. And they have what the little strings or it gets a little stringy inside. All of that will disappear as you continue to stir. Just don't stop stirring it. Sometimes you might have to go maybe a minute or two over 5 minutes. So I haven't invested yet into the degasser machine, but I will, because I want to make sure I don't have any bubbles when I'm pouring. Even pouring the resin as a top coat, which I love to do because I love things glossy. So my artwork is being displayed at the IDES building in downtown Minneapolis. If you get a chance to go down there. Oh, I will be there on Monday. So those that were asking me, I'm going to message them, let them know I will be there on Monday, which happens to be the Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go down there and spend some time down there at the ID building. So I'm still stirring. You gotta make sure you scrape the sides and make sure you scrape the bottom as well, because it's clearing up now and the little stringiness, see, and the little cloudiness is disappearing. And you have your little bubbles in there, but don't worry about that, because we can torch those. So yeah, I had a lot of paperwork to do. And Jesus, because this is tax season, so by all means, get all your paperwork together. Yeah, so I had to do that. And this is the time my dad passed away. So I'm, I always feel some type of way, but I'm just trying to move forward. You can never tell anybody when to get over anything. You can just actually just be there for them if they need you, if they need a listening ear, and just encourage them. I mean, my dad's not here anymore, nothing I can do about that. But I miss him tremendously. My brother misses him tremendously. Of course, my mom missed her husband. That was her best friend. That was her Superman. So, yeah. Alright. I did look up the colors for Women's Month in March. I really didn't find anything. It just said purple. I thought it was actually mauve. But it said purple. And I don't think they actually have a color. Some pages said black. Some said purple. And you saw maybe some pink. So I might try to do a little something for that. Okay. The timer has stopped, but I'm still just a little bit more, maybe a couple of minutes, just to make sure everything is done. And see, now everything is nice and clear. So you can see, nice and clear. Not cloudy. None of the cloudiness or stringiness. And you can see it. And if I need to pour some more, that's not a problem. I have plenty of containers. I just want to make sure I have enough. And you have to get started. You have 45 minutes time to work with it. So that's why I didn't want to pour a whole big old thing, because I'm not doing any top coats or anything. So the first one I'm going to do, I'll put this over to the side. And you have my little measuring cups here. And I have the colors I'm going to use for the hand, which is a flash red. And I'm going to mix these two together. This is a candy apple. I'm going to mix these two. And I'm just going to, a smidget of a pearl white. Just a smidget. And just a smidget of the black. Just a smidget. Or I might. I don't know. So, and this is a sparkling white. So I'm going to mix these two and these two. Okay. And where's my spoon? I have my spoon and I have my paper towel. So yeah, I did. I appreciated all my critiques. My sister, Siobhan, let me know different things to improve. And I appreciate her. I appreciate her telling me that I'm going to do just that within the next month. So I thank everybody for, oh yeah, haha, I almost forgot, y'all. I can leave that in there for now. Because of the powders, it's best to pour this first and then pour the powder in there. I'm just thinking about it. So the hand is going to, I'm going to do the hand first. So the hand is going to, that's the hand. And I'm going to have red, gold is already in there, the gold flakes. So it's going to have red in there and a little bit of white. And maybe a touch of black, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure yet. So, while I'm doing that, yeah, I am going to have to pour some more resin. I already see that now. Because this is going to take half of it, the majority of it anyway. Which is cool, which is alright. Alright. Another thing. Have your gloves on. Okay. So let me get my gloves. I do have black gloves, latex gloves, but I'm gonna get some that are more for my color as far as my business is concerned. So you'll see a couple of changes over a couple of months. I'm excited about doing that. All right. Here we go. And sometimes I'll get busy with doing this and forget I don't have on gloves. That ain't never cool. So here we go. So red. I ever use this one? Must not have. Okay. It's never been open, well. Alright. So be careful with using these mica powders. You don't want to be breathing in. I should have on a mask, but I'm alright. Kinda like that. That's cool. That candy apple red. Pretty cool. Look pretty cool. Alright. It's almost like you're folding the resin into the powder. And that way you don't get so much spillage and so much of the powder moving around so much, because it'll start going down in the resin. So anyway, as I said before, I'm gonna try to keep up with my videos on Tuesdays, and I'm gonna try to keep it down as far as the time, because I want to be able to do this live on TikTok and live on what's that, YouTube. So and I probably need to go and do this live now on Facebook. Alright. Here we go. So I'm going to do the hand first. I don't know if I want to pour the clear in first or the red in first. I think I'm going to pour some clear in first. Yeah. Then I'm going to pour in the red. I like the way these two mix together. Oh yeah. I need that for the dominoes. Alright, so I like this red. What else am I pouring in there? I gotta clean this off before I use any other color. That's the candy red. The candy apple red. Candy apple mica powder. Alright? I'll leave that right there. And this is the flash red. Then I'm going to just put a little bit in there. Just a little bit. And that's the flash red. Put that there. and fold it on in here. So I'm going to put this in the dominoes. I'm going to move this over here, over there, so you can see, because I haven't put anything in the white yet, because I got to clean this red off first. So here's the dominoes. I'll put you over here like that. See the dominoes? I'm going to pour the red in there. And I'm not going to be able to move the domino case. I can move the hand case. That's not a problem. So once I move this in position, it has to stay there. Come on. Now, it has to stay right there. Stirring up this candy red. Oops, making a mess as usual. And that's alright, you're gonna make a mess. Alright. Here we go. So I'm gonna just start pouring. I don't have any order in which I'm pouring, because you can, as you can see what happens. So it can get quite messy. I just want to make sure I get that red in there. Alright. So I'm trying to do all the red first, so then I can get this out of the way. No worries. Okay. I use all the red I'm going to use. And once I put it up, that's it. Then I can go on to the next color and still work within that 45 minutes. Okay. Because I have to clean this spoon off. I got other spoons, but I didn't bring any more out. So I got to clean these spoons. Clean this particular spoon so that I can dip it in the other powder. So I think I'm going to be done with these two. Let me go ahead and fold that in there. Fold, fold, fold. It keeps it from spreading and flying all over the place when you fold it in the resin. Then once it's folded in, then you can stir it. You won't have to worry about seeing the mica powder flying. Stir it up good enough. It's gonna be pretty. I thought I would do something for Valentine's Day, even though I really don't. Just wasn't a fan. I ain't been a fan of Valentine's Day in a long time. Before I got married, wasn't really that much of a fan of it. Okay, so let me see if I can do it from up here. I wanted to pour some other colors in here too, No, might not get the opportunity. So that's gonna look pretty. All right, and excuse me. And I didn't want the. I put a little red flakes in here, so I'm just gonna just put a drop. These are the eyelash cases. I'm just gonna, and I like it to keep it. I like to keep it abstract, so kind of let it do what it wants to do. I'll move that around before, so I can't move the dominoes around no more. So I can set that. This is the hand. Put this in front for now. Just scrape the rest of the red out of there. And as I told you all before, I just set them upside down. It makes it easier for the resin to come out of them. So that's that. That's that for that. And clean this up real quick. I can do the next one. So I got paper towels everywhere. This is a 91% alcohol. You can just, as far as cleaning your hands, you can use water. But this is just to clean off the red so that it's getting mixed up with the other colors that you're going to use. Alright. Okay. Now, one of these. Alright. I'm going to mix these two colors together. Probably should have had a mask on. That one. And just a little bit of this, since this has gold in it. Okay. Alright. Right there. Put that over there. Another stick and fold it in there. Fold the resin on the powder. Okay. And this is fun. It can get pretty addictive. But to me, it's relaxing to do. Relaxes your nerves. Relax my nerves as I'm doing it. And I like the outcome. I like to see how it comes out. So, okay. And I can just wipe stuff on this. So, wipe my hands, that is, on that. So, I'm going to do a little bit of white in the dot. Just a pinch. I can just do a pinch. I think I just over. I think it'll show up. And put some white in here. Put some white around here for the eyelash case. So, this one I probably will have to stir around on the dominoes. I really didn't want that much white in there. Just a pinch, like I said. Just a smidget. Okay. Alright. In the clear. To fill it all up. Fill the dominoes up. And you want to fill them all up so that they be nice and thick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more. I know I should have went on to the 64, but I wasn't really sure. But when you're in doubt, it's the beauty of it. You can always make some more. That's the beauty of doing this. You don't have the exact measurements. I mean, as far as measurements, as far as how much to put in. Your measurements on mixing it has to be on point, or you're gonna have a mess on your hands. It's 1-in-1 ratio. Okay. So yeah. If I wanted to make a box today, maybe I'll probably make it tomorrow. I might make a video tomorrow if I'm available. Okay, that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more for this. So I gotta pour the rest of this in the hand because the dominoes are done. They'll fill to the rim. So I was gonna put a little black behind there. Okay. Remember what I said? If you have to mix up some more resin, just get another container. Let this container get dry, so that you can pull out the overage of the resin. Don't use it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little on the dominoes, just a little stirring, and the last thing I have to do are these. So the dominoes have to stay where they are because I don't want to move them. I can move the hand, but I have to torch these right in a moment. So these are going to be pretty. You have to make sure everything's at the rim. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little sand. You can go over there, son. Set it up. You too. And so you can see, okay, this might need a little bit more. This might have a little extra. Just pull it over. It's not going to hurt it. But you'll learn all this as you do them. The more that you do them. Okay. So we're done there. Keep that there. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make some more. No problem, no. Okay. And no problem over here. I like the clear and the red. Come on. So, I don't want the little bubble gap. I don't know what that's all about. There's a little bubble gap before I start torching. Because it is already all the way at the top. Why? All right. Yo, and it was just stuck. This does work. I'm like, man. So just torch it a little bit. Torch your dominoes just to get the bubbles out. And you don't want to burn your resin. You don't want to burn your mold either. So now, let's see, I can put this over here. And I can put this right here. So I got to mix up some more. So that's it for that. And that's it for this. So now I just have to finish these up. And once I set them up, I can't move them. So this I'm just going to put clear in, so I'm not going to need that much. Oh, just to show you real quick. Hold on. I can show you. So I found my board. So I think I'm going to do this next week. I got to put the pieces back in there. But these are my chess pieces. My 3D chess pieces. Remember I was telling you I was going to do my chessboard. So this is going to be a tedious job here. So I get all my chess pieces. So I'm going to put them and show you the board. And also, I am going to make a box for those chess pieces too. But here's the board. See? So what I'm going to have to do, I'll show you next week because this is going to be tedious. So I'm going to have to learn how to edit my video because this is going to be a long process. Because you have to do the, what colors first, then the second color, then the top coat. So it's going to be a tedious thing. All right. I said I was going to mix up a little bit more. And that's just for these. I think I'm going to do a box for the, let me see, the box for the dominoes. I think I'm going to, so that means I have to, maybe tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow, not right now. Because I just want to do this little bit right here. Because I wasn't really prepared to do this. So I think I'm going to coat, yeah, I will. I'm going to coat this with the flakes and then do it and show you all tomorrow. So right now, let me see. Just need a little bit. Let me just spray this a little bit. Clean it out. It's already clean, but not real good. Get it dry because I don't want the alcohol to get mixed in with the resin either. That ain't going to be good either. Okay, so let's see. What's this going to take? Do I have anything else to mix it with if I have an overage? Okay, maybe I'll do the I think that'll be enough. Yeah, okay. 4 and 4. That's what I'm going to do. And I believe that'll be enough for these 4. So I'm doing the resin first. And I'm pouring 4 ounces. You got pretty much eyeball it. Or you have a measuring apparatus, measuring scale. I probably will get another one. I had a little measuring scale, but I don't know. it wasn't acting right, and I got a little bit over 4 ounces, so now I gotta make sure it measures to the same. Okay. All right. That's that for tonight. And got plenty of measuring sticks, stirring sticks. So, and let me put my timer back on for 5 minutes and just get this stirring. See how, I want you to see how lumpy that is at the beginning. See? So you stir and stir and stir. Stir and stir and stir. Make sure you scrape your sides and the bottom. And stir and stir and stir as that timer is going off. I do take constructive criticism well from people. But I know I'm not going to please everybody. So as I am evolving and doing my videos, I'm going to do my videos according to the way I would like them. And take the constructive criticism that I have on my video. So I need to increase my traffic on my videos. Don't sweat the small things. Some things you just have to let go. Especially when it no longer serves you. If it's not positive, and if it's not helping you increase your, in what you want to do, then it's not serving you anymore. Scrape those sides, scrape those sides. In the extreme resin, I'm sorry, it does have a slight smell, but it's not strong at all. Probably still need to put my mask on though. But anyway, get that bottom, scrape those sides. Now, you see how clear it's getting within the 5 minutes. So it says 3 to 5, but I like to use the whole 5 minutes. Why not? Until I get to the gasser. And what do I mean by not sweating the small things? Don't worry about how people think about you. Don't. Jesus. People are something else. They will misrepresent you. They will try to slander your name. They'll try to make you look like you're the bad guy. Don't sweat it. God gave you something to do, gave you a talent, gave you a passion. By all means, work it. And don't let anybody deter you away from it. Because you have some people that they'll encourage others, and they see what you're doing, won't encourage you at all. They'll learn how to encourage yourself. Learn how to encourage yourself. And get with like-minded people. Oh, oops. Well, my 5 minutes not up yet. I almost made a boo-boo. Don't want to make no boo-boo. Even though it looks clear. It is clear now. See? But I'm going to go ahead and ride it on out to the 5 minutes. Just to be clear. And make sure I scrape the sides. And you'll feel it. The difference when you scrape in the bottom. And you don't feel that, like, gluiness. Because it lets you know that it's adhering together well. And when you scrape the sides, you don't feel that. And then you don't see that stringiness anymore. You might get some bubbles, but they can be easily torched out. And I think in Russia they have this chemical, but it's not accepted here in the United States, where you can just spray. And I'm gonna look to see if it. I think they do have something equivalent to it. I'm not sure. Okay, the timer stopped. Here we go. So I pretty much wanted this a lot more clearer, so I'm not using a lot of color. I do have the silver flakes in here though. So, and my table is pretty level, so I didn't have to worry about measuring that. Okay. Okay, I did pretty good with the measurements. That's great. Great. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll do the box tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. So I know I'm going to be downtown on Monday. Alright. Okay, let's see. That's that. And because it's clear, if you need to use it somewhere else, that you are like, I can use a little bit more in here. Just a little bit. And I see a couple of dominoes that they could use a little bit more. Let me see. Because they were. Make sure I get rid of the rest of it. So that was pretty much on point. There, needed it. Alright. Alright. Yep. Done deal. It's a done deal. Everybody's filled. Everybody's filled. Alright, so this I'm going to turn upside down. And get my torch and torch this. Get the bubbles out. And we're done for the evening. So, again, as I said before, I am definitely... I'm going to get some of these bubbles out. See it popping up. Sometimes they'll pop up and just kind of do a little light torch over it. And I'm going to try to come back tomorrow and do another video so that I can do the box for the dominoes. And I did pick my day for Tuesday, and I want to stay committed to those Tuesdays. I don't have a set time, but it will be on Tuesdays so that I can go ahead and do my videos. So I'm just thinking around with it. Sometimes you can just go in and just pop the bubbles yourself without torching it. Sometimes that works too. Okay. Alright, well, I'm done for now. So God bless. Until I see you next time. Again, don't sweat the small things. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. It goes a long way. Alright. God bless.